We're here with Lieutenant Fahl from Warsaw. Let's get a little background real quick. Lieutenant Fahl, tell us about you and your family. Your name, their names.
Okay. My name is Lieutenant Doug Fahl. I'm originally from Columbia City, Indiana. I have a wife, 3 stepdaughters, and a daughter. So I have heavily invested in hairspray and makeup. I work in Warsaw at the Kosciuszko County Prosecutor's Office. We're a great group of folks. Steve Hearn and Dan Hampton are my supervisors there. My primary duties in Warsaw are I work the Superior Court 3, felony traffic court with Judge Sutton, and I also work a lot in the Superior Court number 2, misdemeanor court with Judge Durrett in Warsaw.
And how long have you been in the Guard?
I've been in the Guard since 1998. I've been in the, excuse me.
Before that you were in the regular Army?
I was actually in the reserves. I joined the reserves in 1990. So I've been in the military a total of about almost 18 years in May.
Tell me about some of your deployments.
This is my first actual deployment overseas. I've been called to duty to serve support roles during the first mobilization. I assisted soldiers with wills and powers of attorney, so I was activated on what's called active duty special work, but I didn't actually deploy overseas. And during the Afghan deployment in 2003, I believe in 2004, I was actually at my officer basic course, so I didn't deploy with the unit at that time. So this is my first actual deployment overseas.
Three things that you like the most about the National Guard.
I love the camaraderie. I've gotten to know people that I'll be friends with for life. I like the discipline. I like the idea that you follow through with what you say you're going to do, and the discipline. And often, as a prosecutor, I see people that I think could really benefit from that discipline. And finally, I think I like the honor. When you put on the uniform, you realize that it's not just about you anymore. If you do something silly or stupid or illegal, you're not just representing yourself, you're representing thousands of other people that are also in uniform. And it gives you a higher sense of honor, and I think you feel better about yourself, and it helps you make yourself into a better person.
How's your family handling this departure?
Well, they like it because I don't nag them about the laundry with my girls, but for the most part, they're handling it well. Obviously, my wife has a lot more duties that she has to cover. Our girls are very active in sports. They're active in youth groups with the church. Has a driver's license, so that helps. But my wife does a lot of shuttling and trying to get kids to dentist appointments and doctor's appointments. So it's a lot of work for her.
She must like you a lot, huh?
I'm not sure why, but she says she does, and I think I'm blessed in that area. I'm married way out of my league, and I'm working hard to keep her.
How are you keeping in touch now? Regular phone calls, email?
Actually, it's a lot of email. While we're here at Fort Stewart, we do have cellular phone, mobile phone capability, so I've been able to call home on the cell phones. I have set up where we all have webcams, so once we get overseas and we get a little bit better connectivity, I'm hoping to be able to use the webcam to communicate with both my wife and my daughters, my mom, my brother, and various family members.
Well, that's it. Thanks for the time, LT.
Well, thanks for your interest.